Nice to see you.
Hi.
Good to see you. What's happening?
You know, your friend Amy Adams was here yesterday.
Oh, she was?
First of all, I did not realize that you two have such a long relationship. I thought you met on the set of American Hustle.
Yeah. We met in a karaoke bar in like 98 or 1999, somewhere in there, yeah.
Unbelievable.
Why did she say you said that your face scares children?
I guess I scare kids.
That's not possible. You're Hawkeye. You can't scare kids. You save kids.
Yeah, I know. It's a terrible thing. But, you know, my daughter has that same sort of scary face, so it's great for scaring the boys. Which
Sure.
I do appreciate. It makes my life as a daddy a lot easier.
How old is your daughter now?
She's 3.5.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, she's here with me, too, which is awesome.
Oh,
to
that's
take
so
on the road.
great.
Does she understand that you're an Avenger? Does she know?
She knows that I look like the guy in her pajamas.
Right. Does she have Avenger pajamas, too? Because so does Chris.
I do, yeah.
I know.
Not ashamed. They make me powerful. Whatever.
No, she says that I look like the guy on her pajamas. It's like, no, it's Hawkeye. But that's Daddy.
She started the...
Yeah, I gave her a little, bow and arrow to start
Do you like
playing
that
around
this, I don't know, I can't find my words.
Yes.
Yeah, that's how Hawkeye does it. Hey, you guys, there's
Exactly. She can do the whole thing. It's amazing.
So I was stalking your Instagram because I'm a fan and we should hang out. But you posted pictures of pumpkins. So what were the pumpkins for?
The pumpkins was for, I had a little costume party for Halloween. And, I have a lot of little ones in my house. And obviously you don't want to give kids sharp objects, start carving stuff. And so less, it's quite messy. So they have this, like, painting and glitter and glue, and which I guess is just as messy anyway, but it's less dangerous.
Ellen DeGeneres pumpkin?
That's a Dory pumpkin.
Yeah,
well,
exactly.
I mean, you know what I mean. That's incredible.
Fun. It was really fun for the kids, and actually, sadly, those pumpkins are still sitting in my backyard. It's like, I gotta clean those. It's a mess.
Yeah, they become a disaster after a while.
Yeah.
Now, you two have something in common. You're both excellent bowlers?
Bowlers?
My father's in the Hall of Fame. I grew up on the Pro Bowlers.
Oh, my goodness.
And
I grew up with a lot of those guys. Dick Richter and all those dudes, yeah.
Yeah, my dad's name was Billy Hardwick. He was a professional bowler, Hall of Fame.
Like, oh, that's unreal.
Yeah.
It's a strange thing, it's cool in the bowling center, but on the streets, it's like...
Yeah, I know.
People are like,
When people say, are you a good bowler? I go, yeah, that's not really a brag.
Yeah,
I mean? It's like, who was impressed by that?
Exactly.
But you grew up in the bowling center?
Yeah, I grew up in a bowling center. Yeah, my father owned one for a time, and my mom. Everybody's spent time there. I bowled since I was 3 at a 225 average, and
me too.
Yeah,
my
man.
Ladies,
see, Doug, we just nerded out. Totally nerded out, but that's amazing.
You guys, I don't know what that means, but it sounds incredible.
It's good.
It's good.
We should have a bowl-off. Do you want to have a bowl-off?
Yeah.
Come on, let's bowl.
We don't have to do it right now, but it's...
That's right. It'd be weird.
It'll be like that scene from Grease, too. We're gonna bowl.
No, see, that's what it's not like for people that bowl.
The only one?
People have fun when they go bowling.
Okay. All right.
Most people have fun.
Okay.
Like, we won't have fun.
No, he's right. People, it's not, because I have my own shoes.
Yeah, you bowl like this and like, let's do this. People are like throwing it between their legs, getting drunk. Like,
like, turn off the music. Put the regular lights back on. You sit down. Stop spilling stuff on the alley.
Close the lanes beside you.
Yeah.
I go bowling for the cheese fries. I don't know what y'all are talking about.
You see? That's most people.
All right. So you and I will go bowling and we'll be super serious about it. But when we come back, we're going to talk about how Jeremy connected his latest role to Jaws, which is another movie I'm a huge fan of.
Yeah.
So stick around.
That's so from Arrival, starring Jeremy Renner. I was talking to Amy about this film yesterday, and I said I'm usually so afraid of alien films, and she said it's actually very emotional and that I should bring Kleenex because it has all of the elements of the excitement of an alien film, but it has a lot of heart. You're trying to learn, you're trying to speak to the aliens, right?
Yeah. For an alien film, it's actually a very human film and human emotional sort of drama, if you will, but it's set in a backdrop of 12 alien pods sort of landing and figuring out why they're here. But it's got a very, very touching mother-daughter story to it, and It's really, 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 it's thoughtful, and it moves, it's tense, and I love it. It's a great film to do and support Amy in a really great role for her.
So what's your character?
That was, I play a mathematician physicist, was very kind of far from, you know, things I've done in the past, and I couldn't find an entry point into understanding this guy, because binary and zeros and ones is really not interesting, nor is it sexy, and I need to find a way in, so I wanted to use humor, is what I was telling the director. So I said, think of Richard Dreyfuss in Jaws. So his love for sharks, most people sort of run from sharks. You know, if you see him shark in the water, but he gets out. Like, he's one going in and one to die with him. So is that kind of sort of entry point to something that might be so alien, like talking with aliens or using mathematics to speak with them. So I use that sort of like childlike excitement, or that idea of that.
Well, that's kind of what you were saying before about you said the film had this really human center. And so I would imagine that would have to start with finding the human center of each of the characters to just figure out who they are and what they want.
You're using language and, you know, and talking about language and using mathematics and physics and all these things. I'm like, well, how is that really interesting ultimately to audiences? And so they understand it, so we can understand it, so the audience is going to, you know what I mean? So we just try to find emotional content to what we're trying to say, and that's what I think we've succeeded in.
Now that you've played a mathematician, do you go to dinner parties and regale people with your ability to do math?
No,
do you know any, have you retained any math at all?
No. This is not easy math. This is
come on.
Yeah.
Ones and zeros. It's very sexy in my world. I know 100 digits of pi. I don't need to brag.
That's good. That's good.
I really do.
You do.
I really do.
That's right.
Yeah. So you're saying like, oh, he just knows ones and zeros. I'm like, I'm in. You know.
Exactly. It's all patterns.
Listen, we look forward to this film. It opens today. Arrival arrives today. 100%.
Michelle Dockery is here. So if you guys are Downton Abbey fans, you'll be very excited. She's amazing.